Fuck's sake. Why am I speedrunning this game at 3 AM? I've lost control of my fucking life. It's not even 3 AM anymore, it's like 4:30. Speedrunning this game at 4:30 because I've lost control of my life. Why am I running this game? Why didn't I just go to bed? I started watching a Metroid Dread stream while I was going to bed, and then I just decided, hey wait, actually, I want to do a speedrun right now. And I'm just playing like shit. Amazing. I mean, that would be the smart person's response to this situation. I have never once claimed to be smart. Fuck. That was relatively fucking fast. Alright. Alright. Moving on. Simply click the stop streaming button in OBS. You know, you make a good point. It would be very easy for me to just do that at this point. However, I did just get a sick opening, so like, maybe we can postpone that. You know? That was a sick enough opening anyway. Only losing like 5 seconds is honestly really good. Okay, the next time the run dies, you click the button. Deal? Okay, deal. That I can abide by. I can definitely abide by next time the run dies, we just end the stream. Bruh. I did it. I remembered. I finally remembered to fucking slide under the guy. I did it. Holy shit. It only took me like 20 attempts. Holy moly, dude. The fucking Pogger's moment of remembering to do a very minimal time save. This luck is actually really good. This is like honestly better than you'd think. You'd think that having that thing chasing me would be a bad thing. But I can actually just slide right under it. And it's better than it being in a really awkward spot where I don't know what to do. It's this rare case of it spawning close to me is actually good RNG. Smash that motherfucking gold button. Damn. Dread is a very fun speedrun to watch. I'm glad it is, because at this point I'm planning on making Dread, like, my main focus for the time being, so... Just get the fucking door, Fluffy. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, my goal with this game is to get, my goal with this game is to get a 130 time, like a 130 XX. See, that's the fucking attack I want to get. Because it literally makes this fight so free if I get that. I don't have to aim missiles at all if he's invisible. Doing casing, watching Samurai Man do runs of this. It's good stuff. Yeah, Samurai Man is way better than this at me, but he's also like put in way more hours into attempts. With me, I'm not only not doing the optimal route currently, I'm doing a less optimal route that's easier. But also, like, I haven't been able to put the time in to really, like, hard grind out runs. If I put in the same amount of time into this game as I put in, like, Titanfall 2 in my first month of playing it, I'd probably be down to, like, a low 140 at this point. Yeah, ideally I get like a low 130. If I can get like a 130 XX, that would be like, okay. At this point, I'm pretty satisfied with that. As it stands, I'm currently losing like 5 minutes to the optimal patch, as well as the optimal version, which is the digital version. Because I play on physical, because I prefer to actually own my cartridges, own my games, like physically. And like, that's fine. I didn't go into Dread thinking, I want to speedrun this. I went into Dread thinking, I want to play this. And then it just so happened to be that Dread was so fun that I started to speedrun it. Because, like, I've never considered running a Metroid game before, because I'm not very good at 2D games. This is, like, something I am pretty open about. Rip. If I can get, like, on one of those two, I can save some time, but it's fine. Fuck. That's really bad. That's a lot of time lost because I have to do an unoptimal kill here. Yeah, that sucks. I'll still be saving time this split, but I should only be saving like 3 or 4 seconds. That sucks. Yeah, if I don't get up there fast enough, it's basically not worth it for me to go for it because the Emmy will catch up to me. And I just really screwed it. Oh hey, we're in the green, so that's something. Dude, I hate when I get wall jumps instead of wall clings. Also, for the first time in my life, I remembered to fucking... Okay, that was fucking weird and bad and weird, but you know what? Let's just move on with my life. But yeah, no, I've been watching Oats and Goats run this. I've been watching Hard Pelican run this. Shasta, before he decided to take his break from streaming. A few other people who've just been dabbling in it. It's a good time save. Yeah, it's a great run. And like I know I'm eventually going to transition over to the screw attack early route, and frankly speaking, I fucking hate it, but I don't know. It's a fairly substantial time save. Like optimally, I think they said it's like a minute. They said it was like a minute and a half when like it was first found. So like I assume that minute and a half at this point has been brought down to like 2 minutes of optimization. What's so off about the other route? You have to do this really fucking stupid trick involving bombing 3 bomb blocks and then timing a wall jump so that you land on the first wall block as it's respawning, so you can get up over to the space jump way earlier than intended. Or is it the... what is it that you're getting early? I think it's a space jump. I don't fucking remember. But that's part number 1. Part number 2, you have to do some dumb fucking... Sounds whack. It is. It's 100% whack. The other part is because you don't have access to... Because you don't have access to grab suit during that point, you have to do some really finicky, like, wall jump in water areas to be able to get out of the water and get in and out of the screw attack area. So it's this really finicky mess that looks really dumb, and I don't feel like taking the time to learn it right now when I can simply just get better at optimizing my movement. Because a 2-minute time save to me doesn't matter that much if I have like 10 minutes of time save from just getting better at the fucking game alone. So it's also, people have also just said like newer runners should learn the early grab route first. God damn it. I should be fine. Like, even if you notice me, yeah, it's not gonna matter that much. So, yeah, just doing the early grab route is a lot better. And, like, the other reason is I'm just notoriously never been good at 2D games. Like, The amount of effort I have to be good to put in to be good at a 2D game versus a 3D game is kind of ridiculous. That's so shite, dude. Whatever. Fucking do it. God damn it, man. I fucking hate it when the Emmy spawns there, man. It's just such a fucking shit spawn, and I never ever approach it correctly. Like, not a single time have I ever approached this correctly, which is to just fucking Phantom Cloak and wait. I always just end up trying to brute force the fucking... the parry. But yeah, no. The advantage of the other route is you skip the entire frozen ZDR section. So like you skip the entirety of the planet being frozen because you get screw attack earlier than intended, which apparently sets some flag that like the entire planet won't freeze over or whatever the fuck because you have screw attack. Which, being able to skip that entire section is good, but the amount of stuff that you have to do to be able to do it in the first place is what makes it so, like, hard. It's what makes it, like, not really that big of a time save. Because if you could get a screw attack, like, earlier and in a better way than we do now, that's, like, the entire Frozen Artaria section is, like, 7 minutes for me currently. To kill Experiment, and then like a little bit longer to get like 4 more minutes to get screw attack after. Bruh. Yeah, another case of Emmys making me lose some time, but like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not going to be too worried about it. Like, in the future, I just need to remember that if I hear pings, just fucking Phantom Cloak. Phantom Cloak is my friend. It will help me. Contrary to popular belief. There's a really bad spawn you can get with the Emmy there that it's like right in your way, like as you're about to fall down. And that one is just the fucking worst. TM. Neat. I really do need to get back in like a consistent streaming schedule, like streaming at a specific time in the day. Something I've been considering is streaming like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And like, I would stream Monday and Tuesday. Fuck, that might screw me. Fine. I screwed up. I'm supposed to leave this way. But yeah, I would stream like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and I'd start streaming at like 4 p.m. Pacific time. Try and catch like some late night Europeans, and then like keep a lot of people, and I would try and stream for like at least 5 hours a day, regardless of what I was doing. Dude. But the main problem is just like I don't always get the opportunity to go live at those times, and like I don't know. The other thing with that is just like if I consistently do a 4-day-a-week stream schedule, what ends up happening is I just don't have time for other people at times that I want. Because if I stream from 4 o'clock, streaming for 5 hours, I'm streaming from 4 till 9, and there's a lot of people I know that like go the fuck to sleep around that time. And I wouldn't be able to hang out with them. Yeah, keeping a streaming schedule can be really hard. If it was like my job, in a sense, like I was earning enough money from this for it to be my living, then I'd certainly put a lot more effort into it. But as it stands, I'm just sort of streaming whenever I feel like, which also includes 3 in the fucking morning, which is now 10 minutes to 5 in the fucking morning. Fuck. Fuck. I really hate it when I get a wall jump instead of a ledge jump on those things. It makes it really fucking annoying when I try and like hold back and I just don't get it. Also, this motherfucker that constantly gets in my way. Alright, not bad. Okay. I have to actually be careful with this HP threshold because, like, without the Varia suit, a lot of the things here will just fucking kill me instantly. I remembered to jump, but I jumped too early. Every time. Those fucking charge blocks are the worst, dude. They're the most inconsistent thing in the world. I swear. Yeah, streaming from 4 till 9, 4 days a week would do a couple things. It would negate a lot of the time I'd be able to play with friends. It would, so it would negate a lot of the time I'd be able to play with friends during the week. It would be hard to consistently stream for those 5 hours, but at the very least I'd be making like a habit of it. So like 5 hours of entertainment for whoever wants to watch for however long. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a bare minimum. I'm gonna go to a bare minimum to a 3-day-a-week guaranteed for 4 hours. I'm also just gonna not push myself at the start. So if it's like 2 hours into the stream and I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna push it. Please, okay, I got it. I'm just gonna wait for him to stand up, just for safety, because I missed the shot last time. So I want to just do it for safety. I think that's good enough to gold. 3 days a week sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, 3 guaranteed days for 4 hours. Minimum. Cool, another gold. Neat. I actually just like don't want to pick up that missile tank because I feel like that missile tank is not actually that important in the grand scheme of things. Like that missile tank versus like, you know, the 10 missile tanks is just, I can do without it. It's 2 extra missiles in the crate fight. Like what's the worst that's gonna happen? Those 2 missiles will actually matter, Smile. You know, I say that and it's going to come to fruition that those 2 missiles are going to actually matter, but here I am trying to get like 4 seconds of time save for free. But yeah. If I can do from like 4 to 4, 3 days a week, that would be pretty reasonable. Like Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Because Saturday, I think we normally end Dungeons and Dragons around 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So Saturday might be a little bit fucking delayed because of that. But yeah. In the case of like Wednesday and Sunday, I have Final Fantasy XIV raid. Which it just takes up all the time, all my fucking time, period. I didn't want to collect that. Such a waste of my time, my life to collect that. It's just, I guess we missed one. We missed one item on purpose and fucking didn't get the second on purpose item miss. So the time save completely nullified itself, which is funny. Yeah, I do raiding from 4 till 6 on Wednesdays and Sundays with my static. I'm gonna need a parry on the mech here. Why did I fucking do that? Neat. More golds, the better. Honestly, more I can push this time down, the better. Okay, that's a lot of health. We're fucking absolutely set. If I die here, I'm an actual fucking ape. Like, straight up, if I had managed to die there, I would have been an actual fucking ape. Monkey moment, true. But yeah, if I can't really keep up, if I can't really keep up 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., if I can't really keep up a consistent stream on Saturday, then I'd probably just swap it to Monday. Dude. Nice random time loss buff. Really good at this game. Yeah, we'll just damage boost through both of these guys since we have the health to do it. Damage boost through this guy and parry the last guy. Reason I can safely do damage boost is I'll usually get like a full life refill from that guy. Okay, good luck to start with. That's bad luck. But at least I got a lot of good luck out of the gate. Got a good amount of missile refills from that too. A little bit early on that. Fuck. Ah, damn it. Alright, hopefully that doesn't happen again and we can just safely fuck him up. I shouldn't have done that. My instinct is always to want to fire, but I don't want to fire because you deal reduced damage during these cutscenes. I did kill him at the very least with that, but I could have killed him faster if I didn't do that. Is basically what I'm saying. Yeah, wow, what the fuck? I really nailed that fight in PB. I guess I still saved time, but like, wow, yeah, I really nailed that fight in PB. I must have just like not fallen off once. Bruh. There's also a weird thing with the charge shot where you can get like an instant charge shot if you get like if you do it in a specific if you do it in a specific part of the turnaround animation, or if you're doing like a spin jump. PB got hands, it really do. Like, that was still a relatively good fight and a good section getting there, so like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried I'm about to lose the run here, though. Because I have notoriously lost a lot of time here in the past, so... We'll see how that goes. Okay, step 1. Hopefully we can get step 2. Okay, failed that. Okay, step 2. Okay. That's way scarier than it looks, trust me. Like, it may have looked like I just did that fairly clean, but that is way scarier than it looks. Especially on that second one. If I fuck up the second one and fall into the lava, I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do about it. You thankfully can get a decent backup with the ledge, being able to re-grab the ledge, and then also you know, sliding off the little slanted wall. But you typically want to avoid that as much as possible. Like, you will straight up just, like, die there. That's fine. We can get early grapple, which is good. Good thing I'm a gamer. Hell yeah. Alright, that would have been a gold if I had gotten first try in both attempts, so that's good to know. Ah. Yeah, it's just like you can easily tell the difference between somebody super practiced at this game and somebody who's just like still getting used to it just by watching like that segment. 'Cause somebody super practiced at that game has like can do everything in like one smooth motion. Killing enemies, opening doors, getting the grapples, all in one smooth motion. That's how the song goes, right? Definitely didn't just butcher that or anything. The good thing about this route, especially for beginners, is you can end up getting an extra E-tank because there's enough time in this. There's enough like in this route. There's enough like fuck. In this route, there's enough like energy parts. He's in my way, isn't he? No, he wasn't. I was fine. I was just worried for no reason. There's enough energy parts in this route. There's like 5 of them that you can get an extra E-tank if you want, but the energy parts are just like, I don't really care enough. I'm good enough at the route that I don't feel like I need them. The other thing too is like they're mostly only for Raven's Beak. Because Raven's Beak's fight is, like, the hardest thing for sure. If I can aim that better, I can definitely consistently get that. Because I've destroyed that while standing on this platform before, which is just... It doesn't really necessarily save any time, because, like, I can just do that. And, like, I'm back on track, basically. Neat. Actually remembering where to go in the enemy room and not getting screwed, turns out, is a big time save. Dude, get out of the fucking water, please. Why did I go into my morph ball there? I don't even understand. Okay, I have lost exactly 1 minute to Summer Best in the first 41 minutes of the run. Which, all things considered, considering the difference between my Summer Best and my PB currently is 5 minutes and 40 seconds, is pretty fucking good. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm probably at the skill level right now where I could get like a 145, and if I was on like the digital version 1.0, I'd probably be like almost at the point where I could get a 130. God damn it, dude. I'd be so rude like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too hard about the load times, like, especially since I'm in a situation where, like, I cannot physically reasonably afford to buy a second version of this game. I'm just not gonna really worry about it.
Uploading data.
Because ultimately I'm doing this to have fun and see the personal improvement, and I don't know. Just suddenly getting like a 5-minute PB because I bought a faster version of the game is kind of silly in my eyes. Can we stop with this shit? Where like I'm losing time to dumb shit. Potentially. Bruh. Can we stop with this shit? Stop with this shit. Stop with this shit. Stop with this shit, you fucking dumb. I seem to be doing that segment. Kind of shit that the game has different load times based on versions. Yeah, but it's also just sort of like how it's been for a long time with gaming in general. Where things load faster from the internal memory of the game rather than... That was dumb. And time loss. Things load faster from the game's internal memory than they do from, you know, a physical cartridge or whatever. Thank you, Daisy, for the good luck. I appreciate that. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're enjoying your morning, afternoon, evening, or night. You could be like me. You could be up at like 5 a.m. That's perfectly okay. Do this bomb jump because I literally haven't practiced it in a week. I did it once and thought I was hot shit, and then immediately never did it again. Ugh. But yeah, it is definitely just kind of an unfortunate thing that, like, just because I play on the physical version of the game, I lose like 4.5 minutes in load times alone, and then it also fucking sucks that I lose like an additional 30 to 40 seconds by not playing on version 1.0.0. But also, like, I believe they said they were going to make everyone run on the current version anyway. So ultimately, I see no point in saving like 40 seconds in load times if I'm just going to eventually lose them anyway. Don't go all the way up here. In fact, go this way. And now we go all the way up. Yes, Fluffy. Remembering where to go. Big poggers. Let's fucking go, my guy. Using that fucking noggin of yours. And then also remembering you can just skip like that. I don't remember exactly, but I think I'm able to just, like, jump up to, like, here and start immediately shooting. But I have to actually be good at aiming, otherwise it's fucking pointless. Yeah, I have to be good at aiming, otherwise it's kind of pointless. That might have been a gold. I think that might have been like a 4 or 5 second gold. I really should sit down and practice some of these quicker Emmy kill segments that I haven't gotten used to yet. Neat. Another good gold. Playing the video game effectively. I fucking love that speed booster puzzle every time. It's such a good feeling. Glad smile, indeed. I always forget that I don't need to go like this kind of really weird route that I'm doing here. What am I doing? Yeah, let's just slide while also shooting the fucking grapple beam. That's smart. Oh man. Yeah, just for reference sake, if we just include the load time differences between physical and digital, my run is approximately an equivalent of a 1:48:21. That's like if I was on digital, which at the time I got the PB would have been top 100 on the leaderboard, but knowing how the leaderboard's been progressing, it's almost certainly not. Yeah, I go to the right. There's nothing to the left. I had enough momentum that I could have done it there, but whatever. So the thing I always hate is this motherfucker is in my way every time. Dude, he did the parry attack as the first thing. Imagine if I wasn't doing the Shine Spark quick kill stuff. Beauty. He even, like, actually, like, came to me. Like, the absolute best part about that is, like, he came to me, which made that shine far quicker. God damn it. Whatever. I don't need this missile tank, I just need to get through the wind. It's not that big of a deal, it's just a missile tank. Alright, that's fine. So the main thing that I'm worried about at this point is the main thing I'm worried about at this point is this pseudo wave going wrong. I did do some practice and do some research on it, like, in the sense that, like, okay, there must be something I'm missing to make this more consistent, and yeah, something that wasn't really explained to me was, like, the turnaround and the slide should be happening, like, super quickly close to each other. Like, if I am sliding, I should be, like, immediately doing the quick turnaround. Which, honestly, knowing that is a big fucking help. Every time with this shit, I always forget. If I want to, like, just, like, ignore killing that thing, what I have to do is I have to, like, stay down below the ledge and then grab it when he throws. That, like, that enemy placement is just so fucking annoying, dude. I hate it so much. But yeah, with the knowledge I have about the pseudo wave coming up now, I definitely feel like it's probably about to be a thing where I'm either going to fuck this up because I'm trying too hard to do it correctly, or I'm going to absolutely fucking nail it and get like a minute TP. So, that was really dumb of me, actually, because now I'm just gonna get pushed back, and I just wasted my own time. Well, I'm consistently getting through the wall, but I can't get the angle I want. Oh no, dude. I'm just gonna do this for safety. But yeah, that ended up being, I was like overthinking it pretty badly. Because I was what I realized I was doing right at the end there is instead of releasing the button to fire the charge shot, what I was actually doing, instead of releasing the button to fire the charge shot, what I was doing was releasing the stick, which is why I kept firing forward every time. So like, I was consistently getting the pseudo wave, which is a good thing. The bad thing is I do still have to aim it down. So now that I know that for the future, I should be able to go into that and not lose time, and probably even get like a solid gold there. But yeah, I should go to my practice file and practice that later, since like I discovered like what I was doing wrong. Like, I was able to at least, like, identify what I was doing wrong there, which, like... Bruh. Just fucking die. Just fucking die. Okay. What am I doing? Imagine losing dumb amounts of time there for no reason. Can't be me. Can't be the, Can't be the Lord Fluffy. Ugh. Well, we're still on good pace. Losing 15 seconds there does definitely suck. And also, I'm probably losing more time here because I'm making a bunch of small mistakes. But we'll see. Dude, get off the wall. Yeah. That was kind of really sloppy across the board in a lot of places there, so I'm not, like, super surprised. Going the wrong way, smile. Alright, the split after this one is the one I'm definitely the most worried about. Because I do have like a minute of time save here, but it is also a split that I have royally fucked up in the past significantly. So it's a matter of not having that happen, basically. Doing those splits sloppily.
Fuck. Losing all that time from not skipping. Good mash. That's one of the other reasons why Metroid Dread, like, I might eventually just, like, fall off of running Metroid Dread is the amount of mashing you have to do. It gets ridiculous at a certain point. It's mostly during the Mach-In fights, and certain other fights where the beam is better than spamming missiles. But for the most part, most enemies are immune to... Most boss enemies are immune to the regular beam. So you can just avoid mashing entirely. Alright, next up is a water bomb jump into a sequence break into getting ice missiles early.
You guys have reasonably dark nitro.
This is where I have nearly a minute of time save, maybe more. Okay, so he is in my way hardcore, so I'm just going to activate Phantom Cloak and get absolutely screwed by the game. Okay, well. I'm just gonna leave and come back. I'm just gonna leave and come back because that is so bad. Damn. Okay, third try is not terrible there. Damn it. Fuck. That's my own fault. I screwed it up. I didn't charge the Shine Spark. That's a bunch of time loss. I'm supposed to charge a Shine Spark as I come into this room. And I can destroy this outer core instantly by doing it. And then I can kill other brain, no problem after that. I'm always just like a frame too early with those. Mashing is not good for health. That's the basic general gist of it, yeah. I'm not sure what I do here.
Does he crawl up that side, or he crawls up this side? Okay. So, we'll come over here. Alright, so that wasn't great for a few reasons. Number one, I didn't Shine Spark the other brain so I can kill its shell instantly. Number two, I had a third try. Water bomb jump. Number three, I had to do a second try into climbing through that sequence. And number four, I messed up the Shine Spark on the way out. Still enough for time save over PB, but yeah, there's a lot of things that can go better in that segment. Bruh. There's no reason to have a pulse radar split here because it's just so short. What's more important is getting through the entire sequence quickly. And yeah, I don't need to worry about charging a Shine Spark here if I'm not going for this, because it barely saves any time, and I have to do it right anyway, so who fucking cares? The main reason you pick up spin boosts in this route is you don't go to space jump in this route ever, but you still need a way to be able to avoid Ravenbeak's attack, plus the spin jump just gives you the ability to get to some areas that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. Yeah, even if that had collided, that still would have been fine. Even if that had done the thing where it crashed against that wall instead of letting me go to the full distance, it would have been fine. Just barely a gold, but I will take it. Alright, so this is the other place I have a good amount of time save. I have like 45 seconds, I think. Yeah, I have 45 seconds of time save here. Or is it 30? Is it 30? 35. It's 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 45 seconds. Holy shit, would you look at that. I actually did it first try for once in my life. Amazing. So yeah, just like that, I got another huge ass time save and probably enough for a gold. Because I got like the perfect possible situation there. Bloody hell, man. I've been having so much trouble with that segment in runs. It feels so good to get it right. 12-second gold to go along with it. Feels really good, man. Ah, it's too far right. Or it's not. Never mind. I clearly have no idea what I'm talking about, so it's fine.
Uploading data.
EX has for their icon.
Alright. So, there's something I do need to remember in this route, in this section here. And what I need to remember is the following. When I go into a specific room, I cannot go too far forward and fall into the ground in front of me, because the game technically at this point registers that as out of bounds, even though I can stand there because because of a sequence break I did earlier in the game. It's fucking just gonna kill me, and I lost my last run to it, so I need to avoid it to not fucking die. Right, cutscene that I forget about every time. But yeah, there's a thing in this game where if the game registers you as out of bounds, it kills you instantly. The reason for this, I assume, has something to do with Samus Return speedruns. So Samus Return speedruns feature a heavy amount of out of bounds, so I think the game devs didn't want that to happen. So they just made it that if the game registers you as out of bounds, it just fucking kills you. Which is honestly just funny. Please die. That's one with dealing out about abuse, lol. It really is. But yeah, to be honest, I think like the devs probably saw Samus Returns at GDQ, or at the very least saw speedruns of it, and they saw how many out of bounds there actually were, or how much out of bounds there actually was, and they just decided that, like, you know what, I don't think we actually want our next game to be this, just fucking out of bounds everywhere. So they just decided that if the game ever registers Samus as out of bounds, it just kills her instantly.
I have to turn this to semi-turn.
Which is funny because we've found ways to clip through the floor that don't kill us. Which is his own just cruel irony in a sense. They tried and technically still failed. Alright. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. So it's this room right here. I didn't want to do that, but here we are. It's this room right here. I need to go in, and then I need to, like, not fall down. Because if I fall down into that area down there, I die instantly. The game will kill me because it registers me as out of bounds. Definitely a play area, even in a 2D game, can be surprisingly... Defining a play area even in a 2D game can be a surprisingly complicated task. Yeah. So, like, the fact that they even went through the difficulty of defining what is out of bounds, especially at multiple points in the game when, like, places that were otherwise accessible turn into, like, out of bounds areas. It's very funny. it's very interesting to see it, basically. Room. There's a universe where I learned to avoid that missile tank. I don't think this is the universe, though. Alright, experiment. Let's fucking go, boy. Not giving the attack. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought for a second that like he might not give me the attack if I did that with that, and yeah, he didn't. That sucks. Definitely losing time here. I got it the second time around at the very least, but yeah, because we didn't get the, we lost time there because we didn't get the attack that allows us to do the Shine Spark quick kill, quickly, basically. If we had gotten that attack first, that would have been, like, probably another free gold, basically, but... Dude, can I maybe just stop running into enemies and just... Okay. Let me back in the elevator, dude. I want to go get Screw Attack. Okay, I need to mentally remember something here, because I've been screwing like screwing the routing up here like super heavily, and I need to like mentally remember where to go. But yeah, man. Metroid Dread is, like, almost assuredly my game of the year. Like, I don't think anything else that's coming out this year could probably top how much I've enjoyed this game. It's really fucking good. I want to avoid that, typically. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just damage boost and move on. Nope, don't go through there. That's what we like to call a bait. I think it's... Yeah, it's leaving here. I think it gets me to the place I want to go quicker. Right? Am I dumb? No, it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, that gets me right to Screw Attack way quicker. Look at that time save. Holy shit, just like remembering a faster way where to go there is just so much time save.
over what I was doing. Okay, I'm relatively full HP here, so I'm not going to worry about a refill. Alright, next up is another fairly difficult Shine Spark puzzle, so let's see how we handle it. There isn't a super large amount of things left in the run that could be super big run killers, but this is definitely one of them. The cross bomb split here. If cross bombs go terribly, like, we're just hella fucked, basically. Yeah, we're 3 minutes ahead, though.
Uploading data.
We could push this to 4 in the best case scenario here. That should work. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, that was pretty painless. All things considered, I am pretty damn happy about how that went. Well, next up is to just fucking not fuck up the cross bomb fight, because the cross bomb boss can and will go wrong at in all the right places. Yeah, Fluffy can use his fucking words, my guy. Smile, yay. Must go, hey, ha 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 ha. Hey. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well, whatever. Next time I'll just remember to fucking do that, I guess. What am I doing? Fuck. I have to play this really safe because I don't know how to dodge those without screw attack. Okay, cool. Considering I screwed up the Shine Spark in both instances there, that's fine. That's acceptable time loss in the grand scheme of things. Like, absolutely nothing to be ashamed of there, basically. long as we didn't fall down, that is fine and dandy. Alright, so I tried and practiced the pseudo grapple here. So I'm going to try it again, basically. So I'm going to try it here, more or less. And if I don't get it quickly, I'll just take the time loss, but it should overall be a time save, me going for it. Okay. There's more or less nothing else that can really screw my run here. Like, the only things that can screw my run, basically, are Raven's Beak and, to an extent, the Wave Beam Split. Absolutely love how you can stop a speed booster by holding L. That's great.
Uploading data.
This area, there is a biome server.
Okay, yeah, that was relatively fast as in the grand scheme of things. So, like, absolutely worth it. And I can do that even faster next time. Cool. Moving that sum of best on down. Hey, 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 hey! This can probably be a Peebers, my guy. Oh, right. It's here that I slide down. We go all the way down to here. All the way down again. Just having a good time. Having a great time. Nope, we go up through here. Looking smooth, Fluff. Looking smooth. One, two, three, four. Oh, 5, 6. Neat. Look at me continuing to push down my sum of bests by playing good. Fucked up. Got too antsy on it.
getting too antsy. We're getting the fucking place to go. Bruh. Dude, I'm getting too antsy again. Yeah, probably losing time this split off of that alone. I did learn that if they're both in the same, like, if they're both behind each other, it's faster to kill. It's faster to kill them by shooting plasma beam at that point, since it penetrates the enemy. But only at that point. And if they're not lined up, screw attacking is still better. We're not. Should still hit it, right? Yeah. Thank God. And then you just screw attack it for death. I'm always a frame early. It's always a frame early there, dude. Alright, this time we won't fucking die trying to do the quick kill. I guarantee it. We're not gonna die trying to do the quick kill. This is the last, like, major place where I can lose time. As you can note by the fact that I have time save in this split. That's probably not gonna work. Yep. Dude, fuck's sake. Dude, I can't fucking get a kill. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I literally don't know what I'm doing anymore. I feel like I'm just constantly, like, wasting my time in this split because I can't fucking kill this dumb bitch. Please, dude. Fuck's sake. That's so fucking garbage. That's so garbage. I don't know, man. I suddenly just, like, cannot kill the Emmy properly here, even with, like, all the other shit that I do to save time. Well, I did say that this would be one of the big time loss segments, and there it is. And because of where we killed the Emmy, we're going to lose even more time on this segment here because we have to escape.
Bruh. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good because that Emmy is one of the absolute hardest to get a quick kill on. Like, I just have to play it faster. I just have to play that segment faster to be better at it. Well, I feel like it's definitely still possible between golds on the Ravensbeak fight as well as the escape to get a 148, but I'm definitely ready to just put that dream to bed, more or less, if I absolutely have to. That's a great mash. That's a great fucking mash. We're not saving any time, unfortunately, but that's a great mash. Just because, like, we killed the enemy in such a shit spot that routing here was gonna be slow. Well, I guess we did end up saving time, but we have to gold 6 seconds between the next two splits while not losing any time. Otherwise, we do that thing called cringe. Speaking of cringe, holy shit, I'm bad. Okay, I can make this work.
Sadness, but this I have the time.
Yeah, one dash at that point is enough to get to here. Bruh, why'd you get into it 3 times? Mash is bad. That was okay. I definitely played that pretty poorly, and I can feel my arm definitely starting to give out a little bit from the mashing. Thankfully, there's only first phase Ravenbeak left.
only first phase Ravensbeak left with the mash thing. Should be fine. Bruh. 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 Oh my god. I'm actually dog shit. Holy moly, that was just like an unnecessary amount of time lost there. Straight up. Damn it. Okay, no point mashing now using this gold phase. From this point on, using missiles is faster. Too much damage right now for that. That's really bad. Thank God. I don't think I save any time here. One missile away. Yeah, I'm losing time. I figured as much. That second phase didn't feel good, and the fact that I didn't skip his golden phase in first phase certainly hurt. It certainly hurt quite a bit. So yeah, it's gonna be a 149. There's no way I saved that much time in escape. Two, three, four. 20 seconds. Combined with the stuff that happened before the fight, that's fair enough. Oh my fucking god. I hate. There's one thing I hate, is the fact that you don't get the flash shift during this for seemingly no fucking reason. You don't get flash shift during this for seemingly no fucking reason. And then, like, on top of that, you fucking get such a shitty amount of time to be able to handle that. Fuck. Okay. So yeah, that definitely means I'm not golding the escape either. Okay, time. Damn, we were close. Like, if we didn't have that fuck up, we probably would have golded. But hey, 49.30. I'm not gonna complain. 149.30. That's a sub 150. Plenty of time saved throughout the run, 100%. And definitely still segments we know we can improve on quite a bit. And if we were to take the approximate, that is a 145 flat, approximately. Taking into account load times I'm missing from the digital version. So 145 flat with digital it's pretty good. Alright, let's get our in-game time. And then let's fucking show off to the mods what the version is, because I really don't know why this is a requirement. It's just, it's so dumb. It's actually so dumb for how honestly meaningless it is. Close to a sub 2 in-game time, so next run will probably be the sub 2 in-game time. Okay, so again, I don't know. How do I fucking show what version this is again? Oh, wait, no, it just shows right up there, version 1.0, 1.1. So, real quick before this video ends, mods, this is really dumb. We shouldn't have to do this every time just to make sure it's on the leaderboard, especially if this is going to be the version people are forced to run on going forward. Frankly speaking, this is stupid. Stop making people do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway. Whew.